Okay, let's talk about writing a fraction as a decimal. So, converting fraction as a decimal number. So, paano nga ba mag-convert? So, i-convert natin yung fraction to decimal. We're going to simply divide the numerator by the denominator. So, let's have an example. So, for example, we're going to convert 3 over 4 to decimal. So, ang gagawin natin, yung numerator natin, i-divide natin by our denominator. So, 3 divided by 4. So, let's divide. 3 divided by 4 is 0. Then, let's prepare our decimal point. Lagay natin dito sa katabi ni 0 at katabi ni 3. Tapos, create tayo ng 0. So, we will consider this as 30 divided by 4. 30 divided by 4 is 7. So, 7 times 4 is 28. Now, let's subtract 30 minus 28. That will give us 2. Tapos, create tayo ng 0 ulit dito. Let's bring that down. So, yung 2 natin magiging 20. 20 divided by 4, so that will be 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Subtract natin, that will give us 0. So, yung decimal natin, kukunin natin yung nasa taas. So, that will give us 0.75. And that will be the conversion of our fraction 3 over 4 to decimal. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright, let's have our second example. Let's convert 5 over 8 to decimal. So, first, divide natin si numerator to our denominator. So, 5 divided by 8. Now, let's divide 5 and 8. That will be equal to 0. Tapos, prepare na tayo ng decimal point. Then, mag-add na tayo ng 0. So, i-consider natin to as 50 divided by 8. So, 50 divided by 8 will be 6. So, 6 times 8 is 48. Subtract natin. 50 minus 48 will give us 2. Tapos, bring down tayo ng isa pang 0. So, bring down 0. 20 divided by 8, ang closest will be 2. 2 times 8 is 16. So, subtract ulit natin. 20 minus 16 will be 4. Tapos, create ulit tayo ng panibagong 0. Bring down 0. We will have 40. Then, 40 divided by 8, that will be 5. And 5 times 8 is 40. 40 minus 40 will give us 0. So, yung decimal form ni 5 over 8, that will be equal to 0.625. And that will be our conversion. Alright, tada! Okay, let's have this example. Let's convert 14 over 5 into decimal. So, first, let's divide the numerator by our denominator. So, 14 divided by 5. So, 14 divided by 5, that will be 2. So, 2 times 5 is 10. So, subtract natin. That will give us 4. So, now, maglagay tayo ng decimal point dito. Tapos, create tayo ng 0. So, bring down 0 tayo. 40 divided by 5, that will give us, gawa muna tayong decimal point dito sa taas. So, 40 divided by 5 will be 8. So, 8 times 5 is 40. Then, subtract natin. 40 minus 40 is 0. So, yung decimal form netong fraction na to will be 2.8. And that's it. Tada! Alright. So, let's have this example. Let's convert 2 over 3 to decimal. Ang rule natin, divide the numerator by the denominator. So, divide natin. We have 2 divided by 3. So, 2 divided by 3 is 0. So, create na tayo ng decimal point sa taas at sa baba. Tapos, create tayo ng 0. Dagdag tayo ng 0. So, this will be considered as 20. 20 divided by 3 will be equal to 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So, subtract natin. 20 minus 18, that will be equal to 2. Tapos, create ulit tayo ng panibagong 0. Then, bring down 0, that will be 20. So, divide ulit natin. 20 divided by 3 is 6. So, 6 times 3 is 18. Subtract ulit natin. From 20, that will be equal to 2. Tapos 0 ulit, dagdag tayo. Bring down 0, that will be 20. So 20 divided by 3 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Subtract ulit natin, that will be equal to 2. Now, kung mapapansin nyo, paulit-ulit na lang tayong nagkakaroon ng 2 na difference. So, kung may napansin kayong ganitong repeating, yung ating decimal, then we can say that this will be a repeating decimal. So, when we write our answer, we can say that 2 over 3 will be equal to 0.6 bar. So, yung bar sa taas ni 6, ibig sabihin niya na uulit si 6 infinitely. So, it will be a repeating decimal. So, our final answer is 0.6 bar. That's it. Tada! Alright. Let's convert 8 over 11 to decimal. Ang rule natin, let's divide the numerator by our denominator. So, 8 divided by 11. Now, 8 divided by 11 is 0. Tapos, create na tayo ng decimal point sa taas, sa quotient natin, at sa ating dividend. Now, dagdag tayo ng 0 dito. So, this will be 80 divided by 11. So, 80 divided by 11 is 7. So, 7 times 11 is 77. Subtract natin siya from 80. That will give us 3. Now, dagdag ulit tayo ng panibagong 0. So, 0, bring down natin dito. 30 divided by 11, ang pinakamalapit is 22. So, we will have 2 times 11. That will be 22. So, subtract natin. 30 minus 22, that will be 8. Now, create ulit tayo ng 0 dito. Bring down 0. This will be 80. 80 divided by 11 is 7. 7 times 11 is 77. Subtract natin. That will be 3. Tapos, create ulit tayo ng 0. Bring down 0. And mapapansin nyo, paulit-ulit na. Puro 72, 72, 72 yung ating quotient. So, if we see a pattern na repeating yung decimal natin, then we will stop here. Okay, so we have 0.727272 and so on and so forth. So, ang repeating number natin is 72. So, when we write our answer, it will be 0.72 bar. Ibig sabihin yan, 72 will be our repeating decimal. So, 72 will repeat infinitely. And that will be our final answer. Tada! Alright. Okay, let's convert our fraction 23 over 6 to decimal. So, divide natin si numerator by the denominator. So, 23 divided by 6. So, divide muna natin. This will give us 3. So, 3 times 6, that will be 18. Subtract natin. That will give us 5. Then, lagay tayo ng decimal point natin. Okay? Tapos, create tayo ng 0 dito after our decimal point. So, 0, bring down natin dito. Magiging 50 siya. 50 divided by 6, that will give us 8. 8 times 6 is 48. Subtract natin. That will be equal to 2. Tapos, create ulit tayo ng panibagong 0. Bring down 0. That will be 20. 20 divided by 6 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. Subtract ulit natin. 20 minus 18, that will be 2. Tapos, bring down 0. Kung mapapansin nyo, 20 ulit. And that will give us 3. And so on and so forth. So, re-repeat natin si 3, 3, 3, and so on. To write this, since we're going to have a repeating decimal, so, yung repeating decimal natin is 3. So, ang lalagyan lang natin ng bar will be 3. Kasi hindi naman uulit si 8. So, when we write our final answer, it will be 3.83 bar. So, si 3 yung merong bar kasi ang uulit lang na number is 3 after this. Okay? So, that's it. Tada! Alright.